Hello, my beautiful crime family. Welcome to 1111 True Crime. Mama D here in the house. We're going to be going over an enhanced audio of... Hold on, let me close this Hello, my beautiful crime family. There goes our notification. We are live, darling. Hi, Nikki UK. Welcome back. Jennifer Swain. Thank you for modding Ocean Deep. Prime Candy, welcome as one of our new mods. We've got Rage Not That Rage, and we have Zozo. I don't think she's in the house yet. I do want to take a minute before we get into the Jack and Lilly Sullivan case and just give a shout out to thank Zoe specifically. Zoe not only has stuck by me and you through the Jay Slater case, through thick and thin, she has been behind the scenes working. She's helped me out so much. I can't imagine how to thank her. And then she also worked on her own channel, and she was a shining bright light to everyone in the Jay Slater case. And when I was naming channels to thank earlier, I forgot to say Zoe's name, and it broke my heart when I thought about it. So I want to take this moment to give Zoe my love and my deepest appreciation for going all the way through it for Jay Slater, for his family, for all of us, because it mattered. All right, my loves, with that, let's get started with this. So what is this? Some of you have already listened to this. I put it through a system that cleaned up the audio in an amazing way. And then I had AI transcribe it, which is a step above closed caption, but it still gets a lot of the words wrong because of his accent. Maybe the speaker isn't close to the mic. And so it's not 100%. In fact, there's some translation words in there that absolutely are like ridiculously wrong. So that, first of all, you need to know. But what is this about? So Lilly and Jack Sullivan are 4 and 6 years old. Lilly is the sister. She is 6. And you can see my little picture down here, or up here too. And Jack is only 4, and they're missing from Lansdowne, Nova Scotia in Canada. They were reported missing on the 2nd of May. The RCMP, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, have stated the last proof of life is on May 1st. And we're on a desperate search to find them. So they were seen on camera by a mall, or in the vicinity of a mall, but not that parking lot, in New Glasgow. And that was on May 1st. They were seen with their stepdad, their mother, their baby sister, so both children, so 5, plus a co-worker of the stepdad. Now, some of you know and some of you don't that I pull cards. I read energies. And when I did, and it came to the stepdad and to little Jack Sullivan, my cards gave a very disturbing story. That's all tarot is reading energies. It's a possibility. You have to do the actual work to get evidence and so forth to back up what it is. Just like you can have a hunch, but you still need the proof. And so everything's alleged, but the cards were showing a very detailed story, and some of you have been following that. And it's as if though I read and then the information comes out within a day or two. So we're getting a real turn around on the energies right now. That being said, I explained in my last few readings on Jack that I feel very connected to Jack. And we had an experience where lights went out, power went out when I was asking a specific question about did harm come to Jack in a vehicle on the way home, or did they make it home? And it was quite revealing. And then it came out in the cards that the cards were saying, and everything's alleged opinion, the cards were suggesting that it's possible Jack had been struck in the head in the car, like seriously struck in the head, which made me think of Harmony Montgomery, because that's exactly how she passed away, is a punch to the head in the back seat of a car. So we are going to be doing a follow-up reading after this on the property itself because energy sleeps signature, and I invite you to join me. It's free to you. It's my other channel. In this today, this is alleged because I have no proof who this is speaking. We are being led to believe, and I do believe, that this is actually Wade, the stepdad of Malehya, the mother of Lilly and Jack Sullivan. The video being played is not the same as when the recording of the voices took place. That happened at a completely different time. So this man has a channel that is named Tint, T-I-N-T. I encourage you to go give him love. He did an amazing job. He found out there was a horse trailer for sale. He went to look up the horse trailer because he's trying to find out details on what people would know about Lilly and Jack. He recorded the conversation as allegedly the stepdad of the mother, Malehya, spoke. Keep in mind, I have family members too that might have misguided thoughts, but they would still know the base if the story was true or not. They might speculate. So everything he's sharing wasn't meant for the whole world. He was just sharing it with a guy that was stopping by a trailer. So in that, I hope there are no hard feelings. It's only shared with the intent for the highest good of Lilly and Jack Sullivan. I would like to welcome you all, and we will get going on this. Let's switch over. So here's what I've got. There's not much to watch because it's not the footage. The visual is not the footage that goes with the audio. And again, I cleaned up the audio remarkably well, but the AI translator did a really... It's hard to hear what he's saying too. All right, let's go ahead, play a little bit of this. We're going to stop it as needed. Let me get my headphones. It is a live. Hi, Tammy Cruz. Hi, that girl. Let me get chat pinned. Hi, Tammy Cruz. Hi, Nikki UK. Ocean Deep. Hello, my beautiful. Hey, Viv. Welcome to our Starlights, Tammy. You're going to love it. Today was supposed to be a members only live, but I decided it needed to go public, so we will be doing a members live in the near future. Sorry to my Starlights. However, I don't leave you in the dust. Our members have Starlight World on Sunday, and we will be meeting where you can have a meeting, a live chat with all your favorite true crimers. And hello, love. All right, let's get rolling with this. Click the button. I'm going to be stopping it as needed.
Last time I heard about New Glasgow is about like the two children was missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happening in New Glasgow.
Those are her grandkids.
Are you kidding me?
No.
For real?
I'm serious.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's all good. We still never heard nothing yet. But those are Jack and Lily. My granddaughter.
Jack and Lily. Yeah, that's her name.
My granddaughter.
It's so sad.
You might see some videos. Somebody stole my videos and put them on the thing.
Yeah.
That's Chanel and Kiana, my daughter. That lives in Highfield. And she plays with Jack and Lily all the time. And she keeps asking about them. I said, you'll get to see them again sometime. I said, I don't know where they're at. I just said they're on vacation.
Yeah.
These four.
I saw them the whole time, man. It's everywhere on the Facebook,
all
on the
lying,
YouTube.
the lies all on it. But I don't know how they got these videos. They put them on the thing.
Yeah.
And they asked,
do you know, like,
they said, do you have the kids? But the videos that they show,
the video, the picking apples and
that was that was 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
2023.
Oh my god.
August. They see how small?
Yeah.
Showed the other one with the dog, and you see how big the dog was? Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't see the dog. This big now, but in the thing is it's December 2024, this before Christmas, when they're sitting on the sofa.
How about
We wouldn't take no kid.
How about the police? Is the police update any news about the two deaths?
Okay, so I'm going to come back up to top. So who are we listening to? So the two children that went missing, the mother and the stepdad were in the home with the baby. So it's suspected, being that they are the last people besides the stepdad's mom, Janie, the 3 adults on the property. Everybody suspects that they know. Most people suspect that they know what really happened. So we're hoping that somehow it got leaked to other family members, and that then it'll get told to the RCMP and we can find the kids. Well, this guy is a TikToker that's also doing YouTube, named Tent. That's his channel. Check him out. Give him lots of love. He found out that the mothers of Jack and Lily, the mother, her stepdad was selling a horse trailer. So he went to pretend, if you will, or maybe did buy a horse trailer from them, but also asked them all about the case. And so this is the stepdad of the mother of the missing children. So this would be step-grandpa, okay? Hope that helps. Spence says, I live in England, but I was born in Canada, lived there most of my life, and I just cannot believe this has happened. And no answers. We're over 80 days. Over 80 days. It's just really heartbreaking. So he's talking about the apple video. So there's a couple videos out of the children. One, Jack and Lily are picking apples, and they do look much younger, and that's what he's saying. No, that's not a recent video. It's older. Yeah, it was here with us. And then there's another video of Jack and Lily sitting on the couch, and there's 2 dogs there. Now, the stepdaddy that everybody's, concerned about, that was on the property, he had alleged that the kids are terrified of dogs. However, Wade, the stepdad of the mother, is saying you see the kids in the picture, in the video, with dogs, and they're not having a problem. So you're very welcome. Let's continue.
Never really heard nothing.
Never heard anything.
They don't say too much. It's only that boy, that kid. I still say the boy.
The Daniel Mark.
So he says, Wade says, I still say that boy. And the interviewer, the person talking to him, says, who, Daniel Martel? Because that's the stepdad's name, Daniel Martel. And listen to what Wade says.
Hill, the stepfather.
He's on meth.
He's on meth.
He sells meth.
Uh-huh.
And he makes it.
You heard it. So he is alleging that Daniel is on mathematical, that he sells mathematical, and that he makes mathematical, which I've referred to that as a Breaking Bad camper there that allegedly step-grandma lives in my humble opinion. The property is sightly. It truly is. There's so many dangerous things about it, but they've gotten so busy after the kids went missing, and it's starting to really clean up.
You don't like the kid.
You don't like the kids.
He beats the kids. He beats their daughter.
That's why.
So he's saying, now who knows if it's true or not, but he's saying he doesn't like the kids. He beats the kids. He beats her daughter. So he is the partner to Malehya, the mother, her mom. Right? So he's step-grandpa. And he's alleging that Daniel, the stepdad, is beating the kids, Jack and Lily, and alleging that he's beating Malehya too. And we've heard other family members make claims of this, right?
But her daughter might know more than you think.
The daughter might know more?
You must know what happened. There's only 3 people in the thing.
She must be lying. There's only 3 people there, he's saying.
Exactly.
We had to do polygraph and everything.
You did a polygraph too?
The way his accent worked, it came out. You did a potty poop too? I'm like, what? So try to ignore the misfortunes of AI. But Wade is saying he had to do a polygraph too because the kids were being dropped off there at the trailer or at the house or something there. And he's suggesting that he believes Malehya is lying, Daniel's lying, and Jenny's lying. He suspects they all three know what happened, right? That's what's being shared.
Yeah, because we used to drop the kids off over there.
So you and Cindy and
because her mother was in the house before, and some of her cousins, they had to do polygraph.
Is the mother living here right now or not?
No, she was, and she lives in. We took the mother because we found out that he's on drugs.
He's on meth, yeah.
And meth, and they beat her, so we took her over there. She was here, and then the CPS. The CPS went to their house in December, and they should have took the kids out of there. Like, look at the look of the house.
So he's really revealing a lot of information here. That the kids in December, that CPS was already at the house, and he's saying he believes they should have taken the kids at that time because look at the place.
Yeah, they get the locks on the door, and the boy beat her, this and that. But why'd she stay there? That's what I told her.
I saw the house of Daniel Malehya and I saw this house, and I understand why she come here. She moved out the next day.
No, she could have went to her grandmother's in Bob Hill. You know how many times we tried to... She was at their grandmother's before they went there. Dan and her. He got 2 from a previous marriage. And those 2 that are missing are hers. Then they got the little girl together. And he didn't like her kids at all. But she said they beat them.
Just tried, you know.
But she got a psychic that says they're still alive.
If she believed they were still alive, wouldn't she be out looking for them? If any of these family members believed that these children were alive, wouldn't they have found their stapler before 3 months? Almost 3 months. We're over 80 days. Just last week, all of a sudden, Daniel, the stepdad, announced in a live chat that he could start hanging up posters now because he found his stapler. And you might think I'm making that up, or you might think that that was a joke, but that is how this is working. Okay? It's disturbing. It's just absolutely disturbing. Okay, let's get back into it.
He got 2 from a previous marriage. And those 2 that are missing are hers. Then they got the little girl together. And he didn't like her kids at all. But she said they beat them.
Just tried, you know.
But she got a psychic that says they're still alive. But if they ain't, I still say it's a guy.
You know, it's so funny. I heard something.
They are in the woods, but they're probably buried, like way over towards, like, say, Muscadal, but they're probably way the fuck over that.
I think it's by Daniel Malehya.
It's going to get weird because if you've been following my readings, I keep getting the over 10 miles away, over 10 miles away, over 10 miles away. And this dude is about to say that he believes they'd be buried over 10 miles away. And I was like, wow.
His family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust him, man.
No, they all look fucking crazy.
He lies all the time. He's changing his story all the time.
Yeah, how you know what they're wearing? You didn't see it.
Huh?
How would you know what they had on?
Exactly.
And you never saw them.
Yeah.
And she's lying too. I don't know.
So he's saying, how the hell would you know what to tell anybody that they had on last if you didn't see them, right? If you didn't see the kids, how do you know what they put on? They're not infants. They can change their own clothes. So how could you possibly offer what they were wearing last if you didn't lay eyes on them? And nobody laid eyes on Jack that day. No one. Not Jamie, the step-grandmother. Not even Daniel, the stepdad. And not Malehya. Where are Lily and Jack, Daniel? At first I thought you were talking about alcohol, Jack Daniel. I'm like, what? Who is crying for them? I haven't seen anybody but Belinda shed tears. We were told how the step-grandmother shed tears by her in her interview, how she described bawling her eyes out and made sure we all knew she had a moment where she had a breakdown. The rest of the interview was completely her barking out her defensive statements and dislike and annoyance of these children and how loud they were, and it was disturbing.
What you're doing.
They even say that you guys
So
did
now,
it. You know what they're saying right now online? They say you guys did it.
no, I wouldn't.
They say that the mothers and the grandmother hide those kids, or those kids in the world somewhere like a reserve.
If I had to, no, she getting the baby back. She went to the reserve, right? Because her grandmother lives over there.
Oh.
They had the baby there. Then the police came, took the baby. And she took the baby to Shuey. She wasn't over.
So she's.
All right, so he's talking about Meadow, the baby. For those of you that are just kind of catching up on the case, when I told you about the mother and the stepdad, they were laying in bed. So at 6:17 on Thursday and 6:18 a.m. on Friday, the mother called the children into the school, and that's time-stamped. So that would mean on Friday, the day that the kids are reported missing, the mother would have been up at 6:18 making the call to the school, saying that Lily had a cough and couldn't go to school. She didn't speak to anybody. She left a voice message, from my understanding. She claims she never saw either child before she called them in. That's a huge red flag, to not check on a sick child for hours. They weren't reported missing till, what was it, 9:48 a.m.? So hours, over 3.5 plus hours went before the child were reported missing. Now the family is claiming, the mother, the stepdad are claiming that they reported the children within 20 minutes of not hearing them anymore. So what has happened in this case is another family member came out named, we'll call him Darren O'Grady, right? Anyway, he came out and he is somehow allegedly related to Daniel and Malehya, because his wife is allegedly, and that's what Wade's going to tell us, is allegedly Darren's wife is related to Daniel, the stepdad. However, he is related, we know this to be true, to the mother's grandmother. Right? He comes out, he run his mouth like a down beef, like a can of beef, spouting off about how the kids are alive, that the mother put them in a car and hid them at a reserve, and that they're alive and well, and all this. Here's the situation. The mother had sole custodial control. There would be no reason to hide the children that way and risk losing the baby, custody of the baby, if found out she'd done that. So she'd be risking everything. However, she gave an interview that you will have to just watch yourself and draw your own conclusion. The majority of people felt a complete disconnect from an idea that the children were just missing. There's almost, because she uses this pain and sorrow that she's feeling, it's almost like she had a resolve at the interview, the only interview she gave, that she already knew what happened. Is what most of us feel, that she was at a grieving point, like she knew. She also then picked up on the third. Okay, so they go missing on, they're reported missing on the 2nd of May. By the 3rd, this mother picked that baby up, left every belonging, including her own car, behind, with the baby. She's out of the county. But the stepdad alleges that her family, the mother's family and her, stopped by the trailer. They didn't get things for the kids and all that. No. They grabbed 2 of his shirts or sweaters so that they could maybe plant them with the kids if something happened. That's what we're being told. So this is absolutely hard to follow at points, but you'll catch on.
So living in the reserve
Right
right
now,
now.
she's living in the reserve with the chief. That's
With
her
chief.
cousin.
Oh, the one in the
I'm related to the chief too.
Suvanati.
Say it again. Yep, Shubanaki. Yep.
Oh, that's where she living right now.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
I don't know. That is these negative energy.
It is, man.
I never did like being around. I don't know. But why would you stay there? This guy's beating a kid.
I know.
You get with him today. Look at the dirty fucking house. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I may stay one night and I say,
I know, brother.
we can't live here. And 3 months ago, he told her, before that happened, I'll say 3 months before May, we had the U-Haul truck to move her back to her grandmother's house. We had a big house, like Redcliffe and Bible Hill. The day before, no, I'm not moving.
Yeah.
Why do you want to stay here? There's rats in the walls.
Exactly.
So there was problems we're hearing from more than one family member, including Wade here, alleging that Malehya was wanting out of the relationship because of the way she was being treated, because of the way the kids were being treated. Now, we don't know because Malehya doesn't talk. And even if she did, we don't know if it would be the truth. However, Wade, the stepfather of Malehya, the mother of Lilly and Jack, is saying that just a few months before this happened with the kids, like a month before, Malehya was ready to move out. They even got trailers lined up to move her. And just the day before they're ready to go, Malehya called it all off and said, I'm not moving. So Malehya has alleged in text conversations with the biological grandmother, Belinda, of Lilly and Jack, that Daniel was very controlling, and that's why that Belinda, the bio grandma, had not seen the kids in a year and a half. So this gets a little bit, confusing because we have a real dad who has absolutely nothing to do with these children, and according to his mother, Belinda, who is advocating for these children consistently and trying to get awareness about them being missing and get their faces out there. Her son, she admits he took no interest in the children and says that the RCMP are no longer interested in the real father. He had nothing to do with them before they went missing, and he had nothing to do with them during or after. And it leaves the 3 adults that were on the property with these children. These children went missing under 3 adults' watches: the mother, the stepdad, and the step-grandma, Janie. So when you're hearing this information where the stepdad of the mother doesn't even believe her and really seems to believe that the children are in the woods but buried, seems to think they could be over 10 miles away. Then, if you've watched any of my readings, now this just came out yesterday. My readings are a couple weeks, week and a half old. So everything I'm saying in my readings, I'm showing you here, is coming out as we go. So I'm interested very much into doing a property reading of where the children lived, and then we're going to do a follow-up where you'll get to ask the questions. The next read that we'll do in the future will be on the property of Daniel's dad. Why? So it's now our understanding that Daniel's property there is actually owned by Janie, the step-grandma of Lilly and Jack, that her ex-husband, Daniel's dad, actually lives about 10 miles or so away. So when I kept getting 10 miles away, this guy's saying, I bet you them kids are 10 miles away. I don't think he's wanting to come out and name names, and I certainly am not either. But it begs the question, Daniel grew up on that property, on that land, out in that wilderness. So does brother Justin. They know that property like the back of their hand. They know the best fishing spots. Could the kids be there? Now, one thing I have brought up, and some people think I'm absolutely crazy, but I'm still sticking to it, is I want ground penetrating radar on that driveway. Here's why. Even when I thought it was just a pothole, kids fit in very tiny places. And I'm talking tiny, much smaller than you would ever imagine. In that, the driveway is where the step-grandmother alleges she was shoveling and raking and smoothing out the driveway on May 1st after the last proof of life of Lilly and Jack. Now it's going to pour rain. It's going to turn kind of muddy there. But come to find out through her own interview and showing us the location, we are not talking about a small pothole. We are talking about feet and feet. It appears that the area of that driveway is approximately a 10-foot area that looks like completely different dirt, gravel, everything. Like it stands out from the rest of the driveway like a sore thumb. What's interesting is that's where the last boot print that actually the scent dogs hit on. That's it. That's the place. And the scent dogs are hitting, alerting. Everybody's assuming that that's because that's the child's boot. But there's one boot print. How'd the kid do it? Hop on one foot and be able to jump a long distance? Something's wrong there. And for the dog to be hitting there, it could be just that scent. It could be that there were tracks that they wanted to remove. I doubt it. I'm very, very concerned with what's in that driveway. And if I was personally in charge of the RCMP and everything, I'd be digging that driveway up. It's happened more than once, way more than once, where family members have buried people in their own damn driveway. So I'm not saying that's where the kids are. It could have been a place where they were put for a short time too, and then just put the boot print on top because the scent of the kids would be there. Could be also maybe they just did that to make it look like the kids had been there as proof of life, right? When maybe the kids weren't there at that house at all. Who knows if they made it home? Will you use a pendulum for the reading? Not today. I'm going to be pulling cards with my true crime deck. Spence says, I've been to Truro in Nova Scotia where they live is very remote. It doesn't surprise me that the kids were not taken by CAS Children's Aid Society. It's so heartbreaking. Spence says, it took 2 years for my grandchildren to be taken, and even then, it was just about too late. That's horrifying. Yeah, it sounds like she keeps going back for the naughty boy, right? The phony pony boy that so many karmic relationships
That's
are.
like many times, man. I know that person is not suitable for human.
No.
I don't understand. Maybe he was.
Now she's trying to sue the CBS. The CBS should have took the kids out. This was in December. And plus, why would she stay there? If someone's beating my kids, I'm breaking their fucking ass.
Exactly. I would just send.
She should have told us anyway. She had told us he's on drugs, or beating the kid. They would have been here. You get what I'm saying? We would have took the kids out.
Yeah.
And the last time we see them, they're over here. Easter Monday.
Easter Monday.
That's the last time we saw them.
Daniel Martel.
Even
Last time they saw the kids was Easter Monday or Sunday, I think they said. Yeah, no, the RV has not moved because we have old pictures and that RV has been sitting there forever. So that hasn't been moved that we know of at all.
Yep, one. You better not come here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the woods looking for stuff. Me, him, Jack, and his other son. Then he stayed in the woods for a whole hour by himself. So what the fuck
right.
are you guys doing? Crazy?
So, hold on. What he just said is that Daniel stayed in the woods by himself for over an hour. And I really believe that because Wade was there searching for these children. And Janie herself stated that her and Justin, Daniel's brother, got on the four-wheeler that had not been on the property for 5 years, was now on the property, and they were driving along the trail by the gas line when they came upon who? Daniel in the woods, where we hear about a blanket piece, we hear about a water bottle, we hear about another boot print. Was it Daniel's boot print? Did he leave a boot print out there when he was staging stuff? I'm just asking questions, right? Well, and I appreciate for those of you that sent me the link to this. There were dozens of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes he used to come there with some Bible, you know.
Yeah, it's
And he stayed outside all the time. His face was, sometimes you see the skin is like yellowish, green, like he's dying. I'll tell you, you gotta be on drugs or something.
Yeah.
And he's not, every time he dropped the kids off, he was never there. And he probably wasn't even working. He wasn't working no once a year.
Yeah, he just dropped a
sells-
bombshell like 2 days ago. He said black eyes on the Lilly 2 days before
And I
that
showed
was
the
missing.
detectives some of the pictures, and the boy looked like he's hard to get along.
At Easter?
Her grandson,
Mm-mm.
like you tell him to do something.
No. He talked about the kids at Easter. But then he's talking about the search and how Daniel went out there for over an hour in the woods by himself.
He won't listen. See, so he might have got mad and grabbed him by the neck and broke his neck. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? He might have. I don't know.
Thank you. But two
He's
kids,
on
right?
this.
I mean, like, you get 2 kids at the same time.
Maybe the little girl witnessed it. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
You never know.
You never know.
But her second says.
That's for sure.
Now, we had the kids, we'd be $150,000 rich.
Exactly.
Plus, who's going to take grandkids?
Yeah, but you know what people say online?
Yeah.
It's the Daniel Martel and the Derwin.
him
You know
and-
Derwin? Derwin? The
Yeah,
guy?
Aaron's her cousin.
Derwin is a cousin, right?
Her cousin.
Why
He's
her
fucking
cousin
crazy.
is against her? Against her.
Man. So he told him off the other day. He said, "You know more than you say." She told him, "Don't call back here. You're a weirdo. You're crazy."
He's
she
the
blocked
one
him.
on the side of Martel. He's saying that the mother
And I
brings the
think
kid to
his-
reserve.
No, they ain't. His Darren's wife, I can't say, is related to
Darren's wife is
Darren-
related for
Darren, not Darren, or that's his name.
like,
Daniel.
Daniel.
He's related
Oh.
to Daniel's.
Okay, we're going to be super late for our reading, but I got to tell you this. Nikki UK is talking about the song "A Bridge Over Troubled Waters," and sometimes we do get triggered by songs that can mean something. Well, I called Jennifer Swain the other day because I broke out in tears because I was thinking about Lilly and Jack, and this song came into my head, and I started bawling because I think it tells us where the children are. I know that sounds crazy, but listen. Daniel Martel, the stepdad, made a post where he sent like a message to the mother that has no contact with him now of Lilly and Jack. And he referred to a waterfall and the beaches, and, you know, he wishes he could turn back time and be the guy that she knew back then. And so the waterfalls, he added, she'll know what I mean. And so the waterfall and the beach, and now Malehya's going to the beach all the time, according to Wade, you're going to hear. Well, I didn't know any of that going there all the time, but I did know that it's been alleged Malehya, the mother, went to the beach, right? And I thought, how could you do that with your kids missing? And this is the song that came over me. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the lakes and the rivers that you're used to. I know you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all. I think you're moving too fast. So it broke me down because, and I can't sing, so forgive me, but that is exactly the song that washed me into tears because I'm like, oh my God, it's somewhere in a lake or a river that Daniel's used to. It's what the kids were telling me. Now, you may not believe that, but I want every river and lake searched over on Daniel's dad's property for the children. Not suggesting he did anything, just saying maybe the kids made it that far. Okay? Just asking.
His name was the CPS. He knew that we were up there.
Hi, Dina.
Yeah, how do you know? So probably related to
We're
somebody
always
in the
loving.
CPS. And we got a
honest.
friend that works for like another children's aid. There's no foul that she was there in December. We're suing them, and we're suing the people for a ride.
Hi, young black.
Yeah, there's no
Hello.
foul that she was there. She just went down. Now, the host like that, I'm checking to see if there's food in the fridge. I'm checking, see if there's locks on it.
It's just
I said to use the lock. And Daniel's daughter, she's like 8 or 9. Her name's Rain. She said, Malehya locked him in the room.
you know, right?
She knows more. I don't even like her around. I never did like that.
So Wade just said, I mean, he doesn't spare Malehya at all. He's saying that Daniel's other daughter, that's 9, is claiming that Malehya locked them in a room. I don't know. You know, it could be family rumors. Who knows? I'm sure Wade wasn't there. How would he know? I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I thought about it doing well, but
Yeah.
they just won last time like that.
Yeah, well,
I got-
turn her down, bro.
So yeah, like everyone.
So then they talk about
Border
sports for
retriever is a
15
5 times
minutes.
off. I used to have one.
We had
That's so like
put it down 2 years ago.
He's a
Really?
daughter and
Yeah,
a,
14
a
then.
boy.
I don't know what happened. Kept throwing up, and then
14. I
then
mean,
his eyes kept going like this. Then he had to suffer all day Sunday because they're not no.
Okay,
they had
this
to
is
clean
about a
down.
dog that they had to put down.
Yeah, that was, his name was Kavai. He had a good dog.
Let me skip ahead a little bit. Get over that.
Oh, this seems like she ain't sad. I don't know.
she's not sad, right?
Yeah, it don't seem like it is. I told you, shouldn't you?
He's saying the mother doesn't
I
even
told her
seem
after.
sad.
When Daniel got mad, what did he do? Did he hit them? Did he?
So he's
So she
asking
never
her.
cries in front of you, or you never show any
Yeah,
sadness.
she does. Probably.
She doesn't
But
cry.
she must. I think she knows what happened, but she ain't saying that.
She know what
You
happened.
smoke?
Sure, yeah. I love it.
You get yours in the mail, bro?
Okay, so 5 minutes about a cigarette.
Oh, you
I
mean
don't
the
smoke. You get
is the
weed?
Malehya leaving the reserve, or is another one super lucky?
She's staying there because they're giving her a house now.
Oh, she's getting a new house over there.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's where she's from. No, but her dad from India.
Okay, let me write
her
that
grandma-
down.
Kids ain't over there because I was over there.
her grandma is in a super naughty,
Yep.
Thank
and
you,
then she's with her
Juice.
grandma right now.
And I'm related. Trying to think if I'm related. Well, she lives with the chief.
She live with the chief.
His name's Michelle McDonald Glasgow.
She's living with the chief right now.
She's living with her. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, she got like a house on beside her, like an apartment.
Do you know what the house looks like?
No, no, it doesn't matter. We're related to the chief's son now. But most of them,
How come she's living how come she's living with the chief right now? Is she related to the chief?
you get the daughter back, she ain't allowed to stay here for
She's
some reason. Yeah. And plus, I told her she's looking for work and stuff. I said, you're looking for work? I said, whose baby is it? And I ain't baby is it. You get what I'm saying? He's looking for work. You didn't want to take care of it. The little daughter, she's a year and a half.
yeah.
So you take care of her. I know I ain't taking care of her. I'll watch her once in a while, but I ain't going to babysit. You better hire a babysitter or take the baby to your great grandmother and drop her off. Cause I definitely,
Yeah.
I like this. Plus, she don't say hi. Sometimes you don't even say hi.
Sometimes
You
she
didn't get a happy Father's Day. I know. You get what I'm
Let's
saying?
see, what else?
You used to hang up in the middle.
Let's get through some of this about. So he tells us that if he tried to put his hand on Lily's head or hair, she flinches, and that's scary.
Put her hands up. Does that mean,
Really?
Does that mean somebody slapped me?
Who, Malehya?
Probably. Could be her, could be Gary. Probably both of them.
Oh, you mean
You
mean the two kids? If you put hand close to the head, it's going to be like a avoid.
Yeah, they're showing off, like rubbing her hair because he rubs my
Which
Malehya.
one? Malehya. Okay.
Jackie. Oh, he was full of anger. You see why?
Yeah.
And his other son, I think he gets in the boot jack. His name's Arlo, and he's sick. And he's thick and he's violent.
I know.
So he probably gets in the boot jack.
Justin, right? Another guy playing Justin. Justin is the brother of Daniel Malehya.
We never seen the brother.
So he's saying Daniel's son is sick and evil, disgusting. I don't know if that's true or not. But that he wouldn't be surprised if they got that kid to beat the little ones. And I would have thought that could never happen. But then the Jacqueline and Trezell West case, for classic and sincere, that's indeed what did happen. So I can't rule it out, which is horrific.
Ever before, when he came to the house, when they were missing, the mother, she never ever talked to him. She didn't say hi or fuck off. She came, like when they were missing, they come into the house, but we never seen them ever before that. And the father, he came to the house too. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the father kept going up in the woods, right beside the house.
I know. Actually,
there's something fishy. Yeah. But
So
where they were looking,
saying,
they're probably.
He's saying he had never seen Daniel's mother or father until it was search time, and that the father kept going off in the woods by himself too. So maybe they were just looking, or maybe there was something more to it. Remember, this is how somebody else is perceiving it. It's their reality. Doesn't make it true either. But it does sound honest to me.
Like 10 miles in the fucking woods.
See,
if they
10
ain't alive,
miles
they're
again, y'all.
buried way in the woods.
10 miles again. It freaks me out when I know this guy has never seen one of my readings. And I've been going on and on about that 10 miles. And if you've been reading with me, you're like, yes, yes, yes. And he's all over this 10 miles. So this will be a 2-part video. We'll finish the rest tomorrow.
Like Muscadal, there's all these bathrooms. And there's a train track right here. So the train station probably used to go there. Like, what she had.
That's why what people are saying.
You
probably
saw
way
the
the
pictures of Daniel Malehya and his father were on the ATV.
Yeah,
with the cleaning
they
spot.
never had that before.
Everything
I
was.
never seen that ATV before.
Yeah, before everything you could press is kind of messy, but just the ATV is so fucking clean.
I wonder how far they searched. I wonder if they searched the boat from here to the end. See that?
No.
I don't know, goes way down, probably 3 miles.
But the thing is, why Malehya, she saw something. She must saw something. Her story was same as Daniel Malehya.
Yeah.
Why she don't come out and say something like that?
I don't know why you bring it around. You just spotting.
And I saw a picture the other day. Malehya, she was on the beach with her friend. She saw the picture.
She goes to the beach every day.
She go to the beach every day.
She goes to the beach every day. Maybe it is to walk in solace, right? Maybe it's to be closer to where you think your kids are. Buried.
Hey, yeah. It's like a nothing.
Do you think that they actually have the kid?
No, you don't have them. Somebody got them or they killed them.
Have you ever been to her place in the supermarket?
No.
You never did that?
I was at the grandmother's. I used to hang with her dad like a long time ago. But it's crazy on the reserve at night.
Yeah, you don't want to go there, man.
I don't want to be a cop because they fucking attack.
I can probably go there. People are going to think I'm a native too. I'll be free.
My great-great-great-grandmother was Paul Mickey. And I'm related to him.
My friend, yeah.
Now get this here. You heard of East Preston?
East Preston? No.
North Preston? East Preston?
No.
He's going to say that he's related to. And that's where I'm going to stop it for now. A lot to discuss here. I want to take it a little bit at a time. I don't want to overwhelm us with too much. But we are working on our channel. Lord, I hope not. I'm hoping it's like Black Economist is saying, and that could be that Malehya is trying to get her head clear on the beach, right? That could be happening. Could be to be closer to the kids. If this is so, this is sad. That's a good point too. So I will be back, even though tomorrow is Saturday, and I'm normally not on Saturday. I don't want to try to pack everything in all at once, and our brain is just overloaded. We want to take it a little bit at a time. I may release this without my commentary, so it's just that video later tonight, and then you can go over it without my commentary interrupting, and the chat, right? And then tomorrow we will finish where we left off at 15:50. Fives are a big deal, right? For now, if you would like to continue over with me, and a lot of us, we're going to jump over to my other channel, and that channel is Crime Story Mama. And in Crime Story Mama, the first video, the live there, I'm going to give a reading live with you, and you can put your good energy into it. Maybe we'll figure out more information. Everything I reveal in this particular case is being revealed within a day or two, for real. So I'm very positive that something of use will come out. And then after that live, I'll turn the tables over and give the live chat over to our Moonies and allow them to ask the questions, and I pull the cards, as long as it's related to Jack and Lilly Sullivan and their highest good. So I hope you will join us over there for that. Now, you don't have to know tarot. I do use this deck the very most, and this is my 1111 True Crime deck. I say mine, I created it from scratch. And as you can see, it's words. So right now, I can already feel the energy coming in. See what I'm saying? Buried. Home. Community. It's near a park, probably a hiking park. But these are words, so you don't need to know tarot to be able to stay up with what I'm sharing. However, I do dig into the tarot in the end, and sometimes in the middle. So I hope to see you there. Thank you, Debbie Gazzardo, and I look forward to seeing you all there to continue on. Just grab that thumbnail. If you are on replay, I pinned the link in the comments, the first comment below. I love you guys to the moon and back. All right, I'm trying to find my mouse so I can start the outro. Thank you, lovelies. I love you very much. Oh, I want to say a prayer real quick for Lilly and Jack Sullivan. Almost left. We pray for Lilly and Jack Sullivan for today to be the day that they are found. Please guide us. Guide the RCMP in the path to find these children. We pray this from the bottom of our heart for the highest good for Lilly and Jack Sullivan. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And it is finished. I will see you again in a minute, loves.